Okay, so we've got our front side done, and now we're going to do the inside. So we'll switch over to that page, and I'm going to go find some pictures. Magic Mountain. This one looks fun. So I'm just going to save a few pictures and choose the ones that I like. And then I'm going to go to Wikipedia, get some information, right? I'm just going to copy this. And then I'm going to create a text box with my T type tool. And I'm going to paste the text in there. And I'm going to make sure and read the text, clean up any of this twos, stuff that doesn't make any sense. There's a 1 there. There's a 3 there. Alright, here's some information. Now I'm going to get a picture. So I'm going to do my click off, file, place, and choose one of the pictures. Looks good. Okay, now see how it's not fitting there? So what I want to do is wrap the text around the picture. So to do that I go Window, Text Wrap, Window, Text Wrap, and here's Text Wrap, and all I have to do is click on Wrap Around Object Shape. So right, it's a square, so the text is going to wrap around the square. I'm just going to click that, and you see it automatically goes around. And then it's kind of tight right here against the text, so what I'm going to do is just add a little space. Right? So I'm just adding a little space, no big deal. And then I'm going to make sure this is fitted, so I right click, fitting, fill content proportionally. There's the map. Alright, now you see these little dashes, they call these widows. And really what you want to do is get rid of most of those widows. So what you do is click on it before, hit shift and enter, and then maybe move that "the" down. And this is just purely for looks, to make it look nicer, more professional. Alright, so here we have an article completed. And now we're going to add another article. We'll do the history. That might be too much. We'll check it out. Copy. We're going to get a text box. And you're not going to want them right next to each other, right? Because that's going to take up too much space. So let's give it a little gutter. Control V. Alright, that's too much. No big deal. So what I'm going to do is just delete some of it. That's still quite a bit. So I'm just going to delete from here. Okay, so now I've got a story, an article, and what I want to do is I'm going to add a picture under this one as well. So file, place, coaster. Oh. Okay, so what happened here? I had this text box selected, so I replaced the text with a picture. Bad news. Edit, undo. So I'm going to click off, right? So it's not selected. Now, file, place. For real this time. There we go. fitting, fill frame. Okay, there we go. I'm going to text wrap it like I did before. Add a little space. There's my space. And then you see how this could be considered like going into this one. So what I'm going to do to combat that is I'm going to create a box, color box. And I'm going to change that to color to, I don't know, let's make it light blue. Object, arrange, send to back. Right, so it separates the stories. Uh-oh, I lost some of my story here. Alright, you can see it's still on there, so that's good. And then this I'm going to move over just a little bit because it looks like it's too much. Alright, so now I have them separated. I've got one story here, and then I'm going to do another story right here and finish this off. Let's check it out. Well, let's just find something cool on their website. We already used that. Let's use this text. Copy. And create a text box. Control-V. We'll make a little white space so you can tell it's not the same. Let's take this picture, save image as. Now I'm going to file, paste, or place. There it is. And again, text wrap. Fitting, there we go. And we'll make this a little larger. All right, we're going to call this new themed area 24. Call this info, general info, and we'll make this 24. Oh, made it too big, so you got that red dot, so we got to stretch this out and make sure we can fit it in there. Alright, we can't, so we're going to have to move this down. And this is the tricky part about creating your desktop publishing. Get some space. Looks good. Looks good. And there we go. So now we have our front and inside. Let me see if I can scoot that over. There we go. So now I have one article 2 articles, 3 articles. For the inside, I've got my front cover, my back cover, and my inside front cover. And your project is complete. Once you finish, save it and export it as a PDF. You must export it as PDF to get it to me. And you're good to go.